8 losses. The number 4 seed coming in. And Burke Central, on the other hand, a record of 12 wins, 10 losses. And Burke Central was the number 7 seed coming into the tournament. The Tigers are coached by Todd Matthews, and Burke Central is coached by Keith Jacobson. And they advanced to this round. The Trenton Tigers were losers last night in the semifinal round to the Grenora Gophers 86-61. Prior to that, Trenton beat Powers Lake 65-56 to drop into the consolation, or I should say the qualification game tonight. On the other hand, the Burke Central Panthers won yesterday in a loser-out game, 62-46 over the Tioga Pirates. Prior to that, Burke Central had eliminated Divide County. Final score 66-50, and then Burke Central lost to Watford City 52-51 to drop into the qualification game of the District 16 tournament. The officials for the game are Larry Grundall and Dave Winger. Grundall from Williston, Winger from Tioga. District 15 tonight, Surrey beat Kenmare 57-51. West Hope Souris Newburgh beat Sherwood 65-54. And at the half, Mohall is leading Des Lacs Burlington 27-25 in District 16 play. And I'll be back. Pre-game show continues here. Coach's comments coming up in a minute on News Radio 660 Key Sports.
Haugens Incorporated North Williston has traded in some excellent used tractors just in time for spring's work. Check out a John Deere 8760 with 28x38 tires, a 12-speed transmission.
With Todd Matthews, the head coach of the Trenton Tigers. And for the Tigers, it's been kind of an up-and-down situation in the district tournament to this point in time.
We ran into a buzzsaw there last night with Grenora, but we're going to have to play some good basketball to be able to compete with Burke Central. Burke Central's playing some good basketball right now.
You know, last night, even though you came out on the short end, Tigers still had points in that game, showed some good spurts, and put some nice things together.
Yeah, well, the first half we just let them over well. They were really playing some tough defense, and we sort of got a little intimidated by them, I think, and we weren't really having confidence shooting. Went down at halftime, talked a little bit about it. They came back. I was really happy with the way they put the ball up, or executing, hustling a little better. We got to give Grenora credit. They probably backed off a little bit on us as far as the intensity of their defense, but I was happy that we were able to put some points up.
And you know, there's times, too, where you got nice penetration, nice passing in the lanes, got the offense clicking the way that I'm sure you wanted it to.
Yeah, that's for sure. We weren't having to depend on outside shooting. We had some penetration, like I said. Some guys were posting up a little better, moving, cutting without the basketball, and the kids were hitting them with some passes, and we were making some inside shots, which we have to do tonight, and so I was pleased with what we had to do, and they came through.
Now tonight you play Burke Central, and you talk about perimeter shooting. Well, this ball club has just been burning it from the perimeter.
Halvorson's had a great tournament. Munson just went right with him there, and you can't leave the other little guy over there. The other little Halvorson has been playing, and they've got some kids that come off the bench, not afraid to shoot. And I've been pretty impressed with their inside play as well. So they're on fire, and we're going to have to come out and play some good defense.
I think when we talked to you last night, just in conversation, Todd, you mentioned the fact about Franco Menegatti, who has just improved tremendously this year for Burke Central.
Yes, definitely. Well, we've seen him in the shootout. We played him, and then we played him in mid-season. And then watching him here tonight or this week, he has come so far along. He's gotten some nice moves, and he's really playing with a lot of confidence himself.
So what are the thoughts in your mind tonight as to what the Tigers are going to try to get done, your plans, and what you're going to do?
Well, we plan on playing them some man-to-man defense. We're going to put our best defensive player on Halvorson, and we've had some success with him last time we played him. That we pressed him full court. Hopefully have him turn it over a little bit. Play some tough defense. Can't let them guys have some easy shots on the three. We went to a zone early on them when we played them the last time, and they just hurt us by shooting the three. So we just got to stick with it, play it to the end with some man-to-man defense.
How about your starting lineup tonight, Todd?
Okay, we're going to stay the same. We'll start with Justin Slater and Adam Ryder at guards, Brian Olson and Chad Hutchins at forwards, Brent Smith at center.
Todd, thanks for the time. Appreciate it. Good luck here tonight.
All right, thanks, Lee.
Todd Matthews, head coach of the Trenton Tigers. And now we're back. We'll visit with Keith Jacobson, the head coach of the Burke Central Panthers, as the pregame show continues in a minute on News Radio 660 Sports.
Northwest Communication.
Brad Johnson, a senior at 6'1". At the post is Franco Menegatti. Menegatti is a senior at 6'1". And in the backcourt, the guards are Chad Halvorson, a junior at 5'.
The other guard, a senior at 5'9", number 5, Chad Halvorson. At 1 forward, senior at 6'1", number 33, Brad Johnson. At the other forward, a senior, 5'9", number 23, Shannon Kramer. And at center for the Panthers, a senior at 6'1", number 40, Franco Menegatti. The Panthers are coached by Mr. Keith Jacobson. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Trenton Tigers. Starting in the guard, a junior at 5'9", number 10, Justin Slater. At the other guard, a junior at 5'8", number 14, Byron Rider. Starting at 1 forward, a junior at 6', number 22, Chad Hutchins. The other forward, a sophomore at 5'10", number 30, Brian Olson. And the middle for the Tigers, a senior at 6', number 24, Brent Smith. The Tigers are coached by Mr. Todd Matthews. The officials for this game are Mr. Dave Winger, Larry Rundle.
Is here as the Panthers of Burke Central take on the Tigers of Trenton. Both teams out at center court. Brent Smith will go to the jump circle for Trenton against Franco Menegatti of the Burke Central Panthers. Larry Grondal will put the ball in the air to get the game underway. Panthers in their black traveling uniforms and the Tigers in their home gold uniforms. And the opening tip controlled by Menegatti in the backcourt to Brad Johnson. Johnson will orchestrate the offense. Looks for help in the backcourt. Gives it to Ryan Munson. These two guards for Burke Central have really been lighting it up. That's Ryan Munson and Chad Halvorson. At the top of the key is Brad Johnson. Trenton is going to go man-to-man defensively. Johnson feeds it on the right side out of the flex to Menegatti. Menegatti top of the key. Weaves it to the left side to Halvorson. Halvorson guarded there by Slater. Feeds it off on the right side to Kramer. Kramer outside to Munson. Down low. Menegatti 5-footer. Not good. Rebound Johnson. Put back. Not good. Battle for the rebound. Slapped around. Comes to the backside and Kramer picks it up for the Panthers. So the Panthers back in business. Munson top of the key. Munson looks in the middle. Can't find anybody. And then a whistle and an elbowing foul inside. Trying to clear it out. And the foul is going to be called against the Burke Central Panthers. Pushing off inside Brad Johnson. Johnson draws his first, and that's one on Burke Central. That's the first turnover of the ball game. Now the Tigers have the basketball. In the backcourt to Slater. Slater guns it on the right side to Brian Olson. Olson heaves it down court to Hutchins. Hutchins deep right corner to Rider. Rider and the Tigers set up the offense. Back outside to Hutchins. Deep right corner to Rider. Burke Central in the zone defense. 2-3. Top of the key, Slater. Slater slides to the right elbow. Looks in the middle. Can't find anybody. He's guarded by Munson. Deep right corner to Olson. Olson back outside to Slater. Slater dances to the top of the key. Flips left side to Rider. Rider covered up by Halvorson. Deep left corner. Here's Olson from 18. Off the back iron. Not good. Rebound. Halvorson tips it to the back court. Gathers it up on the fly to the front court. Lead past Johnson. Johnson in the lane. Stops. Jumps. Shoots. Scores. Johnson from Halvorson. The Panthers lead 2-0. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Spin move in the back court. Yo-yoing to the front court to Slater. Left side to Brian Olson. Olson gives it right back to Slater. Top of the key. Slater orchestrates the offense for the Tigers out of that 1-3-1. Slater takes it to the left elbow. Stops. Picks up the dribble. He's covered up by Munson. Fires it back outside. Olson around the horn right side to Rider. Rider looks down low. Can't find Smith. Flips it back out to Slater. Top of the key around the horn left side. Olson. Olson looks to the middle but is open. Now gives it inside to Hutchins. Bounces on the left baseline to Rider. He has a notion. Doesn't trigger. Top of the key to Slater. Slater roams to the right side to Olson. Olson down low to Smith. Power move to the hoop. Stops. Kicks it back outside. Slater to the free throw line. Stops. Jumps. Shoots on the rim. Not good. Rebound tip to the baseline left side. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Burke Central or the Trenton Tigers, and the Panthers will play it in. Panthers lead 2-0 with 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Qualification game for the Region 8 basketball tournament a week from tomorrow at the Dome at Minot State University. A little bit of a delay as there's some debris out on the playing surface, and they clean that up, and the Burke Central Panthers will play it in bounds in the back court. Ryan Munson will put it in play as the Tigers come out man-to-man, full court pressure. Munson slaps the ball, looks to the right side and gives it in bounds to Brad Johnson. Johnson right back to Munson. Munson in the back court, bounces it to the left side. Nobody is there. He led Kramer way too far and it goes out of bounds. 2 turnovers on the Panthers, and the Tigers will play it in. Tigers in the backcourt. Rider gets it inbounds to Slater. Slater brings it across the midcourt stripe. Left hand hip high dribble to the top of the key. Dances to the right side. Hands it deep right corner to Olson. Back out to Slater. Top of the circle. Sets up that motion out of the 1-3-1. Left side Rider. Baseline. Here's Olson. Power move. Layup. Finger roll. Not good. Rebound cleared off by Kramer. Kramer for the Panthers. Gives to Ryan Munson. Munson pushes it to the front court in a hurry. He fakes right. Goes left. Down the lane. Stops. Jumps. Shoots too hard. Not good. Rebound cleared off inside by Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly the other way for Trenton. Hutchins brings it to the free throw line, to the dotted line. Spike pass on the left side. Slater. As Hutchins let it go, he's fouled. And the foul is going to be called against Ryan Munson. Munson draws his first. That's 2 on Burke Central. And so the Tigers will play it inbounds, and Chad Hutchins stacks up strong on the left side for the inbounds maneuver. Safety valve on the left elbow to Slater. Top of the key to Rider. Had a notion, didn't trigger. Deep left corner to Hutchins. Hutchins roams out. Free throw line left extended out of the top of the key area. Fires right side to Rider. Rider has the ball. Looks to middle, but is open. Free throw line left. It comes to Slater. Hooks it inside. Hutchins turnaround 8-footer. Bingo. Chad Hutchins has his first field goal. We're not on it 2. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Full court pressure, Tigers, but beating it is Kramer. Kramer right side to Halvorson. Halvorson at the right hash mark. Penetrates to the alley. Jumper partially blocked by Olson. He got body contact. He's whistled. Brian Olson draws his first. That's 1 on Trenton. Substitution for the Burke Central Panthers. Checking into the ball game is Aaron Berg. And Berg replaces Shannon Kramer. Berg is into the ball game for the Burke Central Panthers. He is a sophomore at 5'10" and at the free throw line, Chad Halvorson. Halvorson has 46 points in tournament play. That's in 3 games. Halvorson toes the stripe and the free effort on the way swish. Chad Halvorson has been absolutely hot here in this tournament. He and Ryan Munson. Munson has 50 tournament points. Halvorson now has 47. Free effort, missed it. And the rebound tipped to the outside, but a whistle over the back, pushing foul inside. And the foul is going to be called against the Burke Central Panthers. And so the Trenton Tigers have the basketball. Franco Menegatti picks up his first, and that's 3 in Burke Central. So Slater heaves it down court to Hutchins, right back to Slater. Slater across the stripe to the free throw line. Left side, Olson. No look pass in the corner. Left side, Rider. Skip pass, court wide. Hutchins from 22. No. Battle for the rebound inside, cleared off by Johnson. Brad Johnson gives it to Ryan Munson. Munson quickly to the front court. Heaves it in the lane. Here's Menegatti all alone, up and in. Nice bullet pass. And the inbounds, the Tigers almost throw it away, but picking up in the backcourt is Olson. And shaken up out on the court is Ryan Munson as he went after the loose ball. He and one of the Tigers collided, and Munson shaken up on the play, and he's down on the court, and the people from the Institute of Sports Medicine going to come out and check with Ryan Munson. So timeout on the court, 4:22 remaining in the first quarter. Burke Central 5, Trenton 2. Let's pause a minute. You're listening to District 16 basketball on News Radio 660 Sports.
Sooner or each compartment. Each seed run has its own metering feed wheel for exact seating. For more information on this new air seeder from Wilrich, see Anderson Equipment, Ross.
Play back in. Ryan Munson walked off under his own power. Shot up, not good. Inside by Smith. Rebound tipped to the outside to Slater. Right side, Olson. No look pass inside. Smith turn around. 8-footer baseline right. He snaps the twine. Brent Smith has his first field goal, and it's 5-4. Panthers lead the Tigers by 1. Panthers have the ball. Menegatti at the midcourt circle from Halvorson. Menegatti across the stripe to the right side. Menegatti gives it top of the key to Burke. Burke left side. Halvorson from 22. No. Rebound tipped to the outside. Battle for the rebound. It's cleared off on the right baseline by Johnson. Johnson feeds it back outside to Halvorson. Halvorson with the ball. Alley-oop inside to Menegatti. Power move. Menegatti has his pocket picked by Slater. Slater comes up with a steal. Turnover 3 on Burke Central. Slater to Rider, back to Slater. Slater to the front court. Left side, Hutchins fakes right, goes left in the lane, drops it to Olsen. 5-footer, too hard, not good. Battle for the rebound. Aaron Burke coming down on his back is Justin Slater. Justin Slater picks up his first, and that's 2 on Trenton with 3:25 remaining in the first quarter. 5-4. Burke Central with the lead. Ryan Munson shaken up on a play a couple of minutes ago. Had to come out of the ball game on the injury timeout. Of course, that's a rule. And so inbounding it is Aaron Berg. Berg gives it into Johnson. Right back to Berg. Berg in the back court. Feeds it to Menegatti near the midcourt circle. Menegatti lets the traffic slide across the stripe to Halvorson. Halvorson brings it towards the top of the key. Fires the right side. Nathan Halvorson from 22. It's not good. Rebound battle for high in the air. Hutchins has his pocket pick taken away from him from behind by Johnson, and then a reach foul as Hutchins tried to get it back, I believe, and he's going to be called for the reach-in foul. Nope, it's going to go against Burke Central's Brad Johnson reaching in, his second. And that's 4 on Burke Central, so a turnover on the Panthers. Their fourth, and the Tigers have the ball. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Half-court trapping defense by the Panthers, but Slater brings it across the stripe down the lane. Dipsy Doodle feeds it right side. Smith from 5, yep. Brent Smith from Justin Slater, and it's 6-5. Trenton leads by 1 with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. In the backcourt, Johnson. Johnson, Menegatti going for the steal, trying to pick it off as Olsen, and Olsen's going to be called for the crashing in foul. Brian Olsen second. That's 3 on Trenton. And now substitution. Olsen comes out of the game. Going on to replace him for the Trenton Tigers is John Ledoux. John Ledoux for the Tigers is a sophomore at 6 feet tall. Nathan Halvorson in the backcourt across the stripe to Brad Johnson for the Panthers. Brings it to the front court. Free throw line right extended. Top of the key. Tigers go man-to-man. Left side to Munson. Munson drives to the free throw line. Into the lane. Has his pocket picked by Hutchins. He can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. And so the turnover. And the Panthers play it in. It comes inbounds from Munson in the backcourt to Nathan Halvorson. He's chased by Rider. Free throw line left. Halvorson in the lane. Stops, jump, shoots, finger roll. Got it. Ryan Munson has his first field goal. 7-6. Burke Central is up by 1 with 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. Slater to the front court. Left-hand hip-high dribble. Weaves through traffic. Ball hawking. Takes it to the left baseline in the lane. Jumper up. Batted away by Menegatti and out of bounds. So the Tigers will play it in with just over 2 minutes to go. In the first quarter, Shannon Kramer checks in, and he replaces Brad Johnson for Burke Central. And inbounding it, free throw line left extended is Adam Rider. Rider finding no one, now fires it court wide on the right side to Smith. Smith gives to Slater. Slater looks at that 2-3 zone defense of the Panthers. Slides to the right side, looking for a screen. Didn't get it. Deep right corner to Hutchins. Alley-oop to Smith. Back out to Hutchins. Hutchins from 24. Short, not good. Rebound, put back inside. Ledoux got it. John Ledoux has his first field goal, and it's 8-7. Trenton is up by 1 with 1:50 to go in the first quarter. Panthers with the ball in the backcourt. Ryan Munson. Munson across the midcourt stripe, hounded a bit by Slater. Munson brings it to the right side to Halvorson. Halvorson picked up by Ledoux. Halvorson near the hash mark. Throws it out top of the key to Menegatti. Out of that flex offense. Menegatti right side of the wing to Berg, or Kramer. Kramer left side. Munson from 22, not good. Rebound slapped up in the air by Ledoux, and it's hauled down by Chad Hutchins. Hutchins in the backcourt in traffic. Brings it across the stripe. No look pass. Nice pass. Right side. Smith way up. Got it. Nice pass to Smith from Hutchins, and it's 10-7. 3-point Trenton lead. Backcourt behind the back. Dribble through traffic. Halvorson. Halvorson brings it to the right baseline for the Panthers. Bounce pass left side to Menegatti. Menegatti in the lane. 5-footer. Not good. Rebound. Hutchins. Trenton. Hutchins really crashing the glass. Clears it off to the left side. Hutchins is 6 feet, and he's got a lot of defensive rebounds. Hutchins to the front court. Fires left side Rider. He'll pop from 23 and snap the twine. Adam Ryder with the three-pointer, and it's 13-7, and just like that, the Tigers are up by 6. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Halvorson to the front court for the Panthers. To the free throw line. Ball fake, right side. Gives to Kramer. Kramer ball fake. Looks, doesn't unload. In the lane to Munson. Munson has his pocket picked by Slater. Slater out of a crowd on the break. Here's a 4-on-2. Slater spin move in the lane. Drops it to Smith. Offensive foul. Slater, as he spins in the lane, he crashes in to Shannon Kramer. And Slater draws the foul, his second. That's 5 on Trenton, and the first turnover on the Tigers. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. 13-7, Trenton the lead. Inbounding at Ryan Munson in the backcourt. Bounces it into Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson trying to get out of the trap. Gives to Munson. Munson does. Heaves it down court to Menegatti on the head man. Menegatti brings it across the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass, backhand to Munson. Munson dances out to the top of the key against the man-to-man. The Panthers going to go 1-4. Let's see if it's motion or flex. Motion this time, top of the key. Halvorson hands it off to Johnson. Johnson left side to Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson guarded by Ryder. Halvorson to the top of the circle. Reverse pass left side. Chad Halvorson from 25, not good. Rebound. Batted around by Smith. Out of bounds. Doesn't matter. That's the end of the first quarter. The score at the end of 1. The Trenton Tigers 13. Burke Central Panthers 7. At the end of 1, you're listening to District 16 Basketball on News Radio 660 Sports.
Stereo West, your audio video superstore introduced.
Stop in today. Complete car, truck, tractor repair, and service with the emphasis on service. Check with the guys today. Ray's Service Center.
Play back in. Trenton has the ball. Slater right side. He'll fire from 15 and snap the twine. Justin Slater has his first field goal, and it's 15-7. Tigers have the lead. Tigers have won the previous meetings between these two ball clubs. That's been 3 times. To the front court, Nathan Halvorson fires court wide to Chad Halvorson. He'll try it from 22 and shoots an air ball. Rebound, Chad Hutchinson, and over the back foul, reaching inside. Foul will be whistled against the Burke Central Panthers, and that'll go against, no, they're going to call it the other way, reaching in on Chad Hutchins. That's a little bit of a surprise. That's his first, and that is the 6th team foul. So the Panthers have the basketball, and Johnson brings it inbounds. On the inbounds from Munson. Johnson up to the top of the key. Johnson orchestrates the offense. Free throw line right to Menegatti. Menegatti runs him out of the flex. Top of the key to Halvorson. This is Chad Halvorson, right side to Ryan Munson. Munson to the dotted line. Drops it inside to Menegatti. Layup not good. Rebound tipped around, cleared up by Chad Hutchins. Hutchins brings it to the front court for the Trenton Tigers across the stripe on the right side, down the right sideline. Takes to the alley, dips back out on the right wing. Free throw line extended. Now reverses top of the key to Slater. Slater drives to the right elbow. Deep right corner to Hutchins. A rainbow from 22, and he tickles the twine. Chad Hutchins, a three-pointer. He has 5. 6:59 to go. First half timeout. Burke Central score. Trenton 18, Burke Central 7. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
Portal Sir, a home improvement loan from the Scandi American Bank in Stanley, with terms to fit your budget. Visit with one of the loan officers to discuss your plans, and while you're there, check out the safety deposit boxes and talk over the egg and car loan needs too. Scandi American Bank in Stanley, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Burke Central with the ball to the front court. Franco Menegatti. Menegatti gives it back in the back court to Aaron Berg, who is in during the timeout. Left side to Munson. Munson down low. Johnson turnaround. 8-footer snaps the twine. Brad Johnson has 4 points, and it's 18-9. 6.5 to go in the first half. Justin Slater dances to the front court for the Tigers. Left-hand hip-high dribble drive to the left baseline. Slater brings it back out to the free throw line. Smith from 10 on the rim, not good. Rebound, Franco Menegatti clears it off. Outlet to Aaron Berg. Berg lets the traffic slide by. Backcourt clears. Berg across the stripe to the top of the key in the front court. Berg brings it on the left elbow. Gives it to Munson. Inside to Johnson. All alone from 8. Swish. Brad Johnson has 2 in a row, and he has 6. 18-11, and the Panthers are right back in it. They trail by 7 with 6 minutes to go in the first half. Slater across the stripe to the front court for the Trenton Tigers. Right side to Hutchins, back to Slater. Slater deep right corner to Hutchins. Hutchins looks the middle. Alley-oop pass to Smith. Smith baseline, 12-footer, bingo. Brent Smith, boy, he's having a great tournament. He has 8 points in this game and 42 in the tournament. 20-11. Trenton with the lead. Here comes Ryan Munson to the front court for the Panthers. Bounce pass deep right corner to Berg. Back out free throw line. Johnson a rainbow from 12. Got it. Brad Johnson with 8 points. He's having a good tournament. He has 29 in the tournament, 20-13. Trenton leads by 7. Slater to the front court. He'll fire from 12 on the left side. Nothing but rope. Justin Slater has his second field goal. 22-13. Now suddenly we're in a shooting clinic. Here's Munson heaving it down court to Halvorson. Halvorson across the stripe, top of the key. Fires a great pass inside. Menegatti, not good. Menegatti put back, not good. Battle for the rebound. Menegatti, Johnson, both there. Along with John Ledoux, they tie it up, and we're going to have a jump ball possession. Arrow stays with Burke Central. Substitution for the Trenton Tigers. Brad Russell checks in, and Brent Smith will take a break. Brad Russell for Trenton in the ball game is a sophomore at 6 feet tall. Brad Russell into the contest, and he wears number 44. In the lane, the inbounds. Johnson, 5-footer, heartbreak, in and out, not good, and the rebound is cleared off by Russell. Russell gives it off to Slater. Slater into the front court for the Trenton Tigers. Free throw line left. Slater to the top of the key. Yo-yos to the right side, bounces deep right corner to Hutchins. Back out top of the key between the circles. Slater works to the left side to Russell. Russell looks in the middle, can't find anybody. Or excuse me, that is not Russell. That is Slater, John Slater. And the shot left side by John Slater, not good. John Slater is in there now as well. And John Slater is a junior at 5'10". And the rebound cleared off by the Burke Central Panthers. Panthers, Ryan Munson. Munson, top of the key to Menegatti. Menegatti looks to the middle, can't find Johnson. On the right elbow, gives it to Munson. Munson skip pass court wide to Menegatti. Tipped away and out of bounds by Brad Russell of the Trenton Tigers. So Franco Menegatti will play it in bounds with 4:25 remaining in the first half. Menegatti on the left baseline, deep left corner to Munson. Munson alley-oop to Menegatti, 5-foot, power move, up not good, but he's fouled. And the foul is going to be called against the Tigers, and I believe it's going to be against Brad Russell. That's his first. And that's 7 on Trenton. And so Franco Menegatti, an exchange student from Brazil for the Burke Central Panthers, is at the free throw line. And he will shoot 2. Menegatti has 2 tonight. He has 36 in the tournament. Free effort. Menegatti is on the way, and they missed it. So Menegatti goes up to the free throw line again. Franco Menegatti is about 6'2", 6'3", toes the stripe and eyes the hoop. And the free effort is on the way. It's good. Menegatti gets 1 of 2, and he has 3, and it's 22-14. Trenton with the advantage by 8. Justin Slater flies to the front court. Lead pass left side, Hutchins. Hutchins, free throw line left, has it tapped away by Halvorson. Gathered up by Johnson. Give and go to Halvorson. Halvorson to the front court. He has it tapped away by Slater. Halvorson picks it up, drops it, rolls out of bounds. Turnover on Burke Central. That's 5. Turnover on Trenton. That's 2. Adam Ryder checks back in. Chad Hutchins will take a break. For the Trenton Tigers. Tigers will play it inbounds in the backcourt. Slater will put it in play. This is Justin Slater. Slater looking for John Slater and feeds it inbounds to John Slater. Slater down court on the right side to Brad Russell. Russell gives to Adam Ryder. Ryder, free throw line right. Back out top of the key to Slater. Slater sets up that double post offense up the high post, right side on the wing to John Slater. Slater outside to Justin Slater. Free throw line left. Ryder from 22. Swish. Adam Ryder has 2 3-pointers, and it's 25-14, and the Tigers lead by 11. 3:40 remaining in the first half. Brad Johnson to the front court for the Panthers. Left side to Aaron Burke. Free throw line left to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson alley-oop to Menegatti as you let it go. Whistle holding foul inside. And the foul is going to be called against the Trenton Tigers, and that'll be a hold foul inside against Brad Johnson, his second. And that's 8 on the Tigers, and the bonus situation for the Burke Central Panthers. And the hold came in the paint as Franco Menegatti will go to the free throw line. Menegatti has 3 points tonight. He'll shoot 1 and the bonus here. He is 1 of 2 at the free throw line. Franco Menegatti, a right-hander, toes the stripe and eyes the hoop, and the free effort is up. It's good. Menegatti, senior at 6'2", steps up to the free throw line again. 25-15. Trenton leads by 10. Menegatti toes the stripe, and the free effort is on the way. Looks good. Bounces in and out. Won't drop, and the rebound cleared off by Russell. Russell has his pocket picked inside by Munson. Munson gives it to Johnson. He lost it, and Russell gets it right back. So a turnover each way. 3 on Trenton and 6 on Burke Central. To the front court, Ryder. He'll fire from 23, and it's an air ball. Goes out of bounds, and the Panthers will get it back with 3:20 to go in the first half. 25-15, 10-point advantage for the Trenton Tigers. Inbounding at Munson. Munson heaves it down court to Menegatti. Menegatti takes it to the left baseline, stops, looks inside, can't find anybody open, back outside to Munson, driving down the lane, lost it, ball loose on the court, picked up by Menegatti. He is then tied up by Russell and Ryder. Possession arrow off the jump ball goes to the Trenton Tigers. Turnover Burke Central 7. And now Chad Hutchins is back in. Brent Smith is back in. And coming off is Russell and Slater. That's John Slater. That'll take a break. And so the Tigers, Chad Hutchins will play it inbounds. In the backcourt, another substitution. Nathan Halvorson is in for Burke Central. He will give Ryan Munson a break. That means Aaron Berg comes up to play in the guard slot, and Nathan Halvorson goes into the number 3 slot, or a wing guy, in the lineup for the Panthers. And Slater brings it to the front court. This is Justin Slater, top of the key. Slides to the right side all the way to the baseline on the dribble drive. Reverses back out to Hutchins, who plays the wing. Hutchins near the right hash mark. Drives into the lane. Stops. Feeds it left side. Here's Smith from 5. Yes. Brent Smith has 10. The assist to Chad Hutchins, and it's 27-15. Trenton with the advantage, 2:45 remaining in the first half. Franco Menegatti on the left wing to the baseline. Stops, jump, shoots, scores. Franco Menegatti has 6 points. 27-17. Trenton leads by 10. Rider plays it inbounds to Justin Slater. Slater slows it down on the backcourt, lets the traffic slide. Yo-yos to the top of the key. Slater looks to the left side, brings it off to the right wing. Now looks towards the top of the key, picks up the dribble, reverses right side on the wing. Adam Rider, alley-oop inside Smith. Smith from 5 lays it up over the top and in. Brent Smith, nice little feed inside off the alley-oop, has 12. 29-17. Trenton with the advantage by 12 again with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Top of the key is Johnson. Johnson gives it outside to Berg. Berg hounded by Rider. Berg to the free throw line. Stops. He'll fire from there and rings the bell. Aaron Berg has his first field goal. 29-19, a 10-point Trenton lead. Panthers coming out with a little full court pressure. It's soft, however. Now they're going to throw on a trap as Slater drives through the trap, brings it across the stripe to the left baseline. Slater kicks it back outside to Rider. Rider on the left wing to Slater. Slater bounce pass down low, turn around inside, jumper not good. Shot was put up by John Ledoux. He is tied up, partially blocked. Long enough for the jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Burke Central Panthers. Ryan Munson will check back in. And he does, and he replaces Nathan Halvorson. 29-19, a 10-point Trenton advantage with 1:40 remaining in the first half. Inbounding it in the backcourt is Ryan Munson. Munson looking for the baseball pass, couldn't get it to anybody, gives it to Johnson on the inbounds. Johnson down court to Aaron Berg. Berg on the right side, back to Brad Johnson at the midcourt circle. Johnson walks it to the top of the key. Man-to-man defense, Trenton. Johnson guarded by Hutchins. Left side, Chad Halvorson fakes right, goes left to the baseline. Finger roll inside, lays it up, not good. Rebound battle for inside, and it's cleared off by Brent Smith. Smith heaves it down court on the right side to Hutchins. Hutchins drives to the baseline. Cut off down there. He'll fire from 12 anyway, off the glass, not good. And the rebound ripped off by Menegatti. Menegatti's outlet pass to Aaron Berg. Berg with a minute to go in the first half brings it to the top of the key. Berg drives to the dotted line. Shovels it on the left side to Johnson. Johnson brings it to the free throw line. Now dances off to the top of the key and hands to Munson. Threads the needle down low to Menegatti in the lane. Spin move, puts it up, got it. Menegatti got around. Brent Smith for the layup. 29-21. 8-point advantage for the Tigers. Tigers with the ball with less than a minute to go in the half. Slater across the stripe. Drives into the left elbow. Takes it down the lane. Lays it up. Not good. Rebound taken down by Aaron Berg. Burke Central Panthers. Outlet pass right side to Brad Johnson. Johnson on the fly to the front court. Johnson at midcourt circle. Hands it to Aaron Berg on the left elbow to Chad Halvorson. Alley-oop inside. Nice pass. Menegatti layup. Got it. Franco Menegatti on the alley-oop from Chad Halvorson. It's 29-23. Half a minute to go in the first half. Trenton has the lead, but a nice comeback by the Panthers. On the left side, Chad Hutchins. Dribble drive to the left baseline. Stops, jump, shoots, not good. Tipped by Smith, not good. And the rebound ripped off by Brad Johnson of the Panthers. Johnson away from traffic. Brings it down court at the midcourt stripe. Hands it off to Ryan Munson. Munson drives to the left baseline. Stops, jump, shoots. Shot is up, not good. Rebound Menegatti. Put back is good. It'll not count. Push foul inside. And the push foul is called on Franco Menegatti. That'll be his second, and that is 5 on Burke Central. And so the Trenton Tigers will play it inbounds with 5 ticks remaining in the first half. 29-23, 6-point advantage for the Tigers. And Justin Slater in the backcourt from about three-quarter court. The rainmaker is up. It's not good off the glass. That's the end of the first half. The score at halftime as both clubs head to the locker room. The Trenton Tigers 29, the Burke Central Panthers 23 at the half. I'll be back. We'll look at numbers and scoring of the first half in 2 minutes as the halftime show continues on News Radio 660 Sports.
There's a kind of special feeling being from a small community. Granora is that kind of community. A friendly smile when you need it, and a helping hand when you're down. When you need farm supplies, there's a place that can help. Farmers Union Oil Company of Granora can help you with full-service bulk fuels and propane, chemicals and equipment, and oil and filter.
Half.
I can't vouch for the accuracy of the rebound. It's kind of hard to fingers caught up with the accuracy.
And at the end of the first quarter, the Tigers led 13-7. In the second quarter, both teams played evenly at 16 apiece to make it 29-23 at the half. For the Trenton Tigers in the first half, 13 field goals, 3 of them three-pointers. The Tigers did not shoot a free throw in the first half of play. Trenton turned it over 4 times. For the Burke Central Panthers, 10 field goals, and they were 3 of 6 at the free throw line for their 23 points, and the Panthers turned it over 7 times in the first half. Foul-wise, for the Tigers, Brian Olson has 3, 2 fouls apiece for Justin Slater, Brad Russell, and 1 for Chad Hutchins. For Burke Central, 2 fouls on Brad Johnson, 2 on Franco Menegatti, and 1 for Ryan Munson. And at halftime, it's 29-23, Trenton leading Burke Central. I'll be back. We'll check the individual scoring of the first half in 2 minutes as the halftime show continues on News Radio 660 Sports.
When you're having trouble doing a job, the best thing to do is to find an expert.
For Brent Smith, he has 6 field goals, 6 points for Adam Ryder, 5 points for Chad Hutchins, 4 points for Justin Slater, and 2 points for John Ledoux, for the Tigers total of 29. For the Burke Central Panthers, 10 points in the first half for Franco Menegatti, 8 points for Brad Johnson, then it drops down, 2 points for Ryan Munson, 2 points for Aaron Berg, and Chad Halvorson, who had 46 coming into this game in tournament play, has been held to only 1 tonight, and that's been a real key for the Trenton Tigers. The perimeter game for the Burke Central Panthers has not been scoring tonight like they have in the previous 3 games, as the perimeter guys for the Panthers have combined for a total of 5 points in the first half, and usually they've been just lighting it up in the first 2-3 games that Burke Central has played in this district tournament. 29-23 the halftime score. Trenton shooting 43% from the field in the first half on 13 of 30. Burke Central 10 of 26, 38%. And the rebounds, 14 for Trenton, 16 for Burke Central. So at halftime, 29-23, Trenton with the lead by 6. They led by as many as 12 in that first half, but the Panthers kept chipping away and have cut it down to 6 at halftime. The Burke Central Panthers are back out on the hard court. We'll be back with more on the halftime show and get ready for the second half in 2 minutes on News Radio 660 Sports.
Now, Spring and Furniture in the
Complete Department Store, the Liberty State Bank, member FDIC, and Anget Brothers Implement for all your farm equipment and parts needs. All these folks in the Powers Lake Commercial Club wish the best to area teams good luck during tournament play.
From a little fender bender all the way down to a major wreck, it's the Crosby Top and Body Shop to the rescue. The Crosby Top and Body Shop can handle all of your body and frame alignment and repairs. They do glass replacement work for both foreign and domestic vehicles, and insurance work is always welcome. And you can count on AAA towing service 24 hours a day. The Crosby Top and Body Shop has served the area for over 40 years. Give them a call at 965-6512. Front end work, wheel alignment, and brake work are taken care of too at the Crosby Top and Body Shop.
Remodeling this year? Let Williston Woodworks be your helping hand from the design to the finished product. Kitchen cabinets, bathrooms, and when you redo the kitchen, what would handcrafted cabinets be? And custom entertainment center, and they'll match your current furniture design. Your ideas are their craft at Williston Woodworks. They can serve you. Williston Woodworks.
29-23, Trenton leading Burke Central at the half. The winner of this game will play in the third-place game tomorrow night against the Ray Jays. Ray eliminated Powers Lake earlier tonight, and the winner of this game will play Ray tomorrow night in the third-place game. And the right, both the teams will go on to the Region 8 tournament next week at the Dome in Minot. Leading scorer in the first half, 12 points for the Trenton Tigers, Brent Smith. He was set up numerous occasions inside by Justin Slater and Chad Hutchins. And for Burke Central, 10 points for Franco Menegatti. And the Tigers breaking their huddle. They send out Hutchins and John Ledoux and Brent Smith. Or Brian Olson, excuse me. No, John Ledoux. I was right the first time. And Brent Smith and Adam Ryder and Justin Slater. And inbounding it, Hutchins in the backcourt gets it into Slater. And for the Panthers, it's Munson and Halvorson, Menegatti, and Berg and Johnson. On the right side, Rider. At the post to Smith. Kicks it back out to Slater. Slater between the circles. Right side to Rider. Rider to Slater. Top of the key. Left side, Hutchins had a notion. Didn't let it fly. Threads a needle inside. Turnaround. Smith up, in and out. Not good. Battle for the rebound. Cleared off by Brad Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Ryan Munson. Munson brings it to the front court with 7.5 to go in the third. Right side on the wing to Burke. Burke looks to middle. He's covered up by Rider. Burke, ball fake. Can't find anybody open. Back out midcourt circle area. Menegatti right side to Munson. Munson loads it up, doesn't cast. Gives it at the post. Menegatti down the lane. Finger roll, not good. Rebound Menegatti. Shot blocked from behind by Adam Rider, and the rebound cleared by Slater. Slater brings it to the front court for the Tigers. Left hand hip high dribble to the top of the key. Hands it off to Rider. Rider fires it right side. Hutchins alley-oop down low to Smith. Smith double teamed in a hurry. Smith brings it back out to Hutchins. Hutchins on the right baseline. Looks inside. Nobody there. Top of the key to Rider. Left side to Slater. Slater looks down low. Can't find Smith as he flashes through. Top of the key to Rider. Right side to Hutchins. Hutchins thread the needle down low. Baseline to Ledoux. Inside. Threads the needle. Smith. Turnaround. Not good, but he's fouled as he let it fly, and it's on Menegatti. Menegatti has his third. That's one on Burke Central, and Brent Smith will be at the free throw line for a pair. Brent Smith has 12 points in the game. He's not been at the free throw line previously. 29-23, 6-point advantage for the Tigers with 6:52 remaining in the third. Smith bounces the ball a couple of times. Eyes hoop, gift up, too long, bounces around, drops through. When you're hot, and Smith has 13. Smith toes the stripe. Second one on the way. That's good. Smith has 14. It's 31-23. Trenton leads by 8. Burke Central with the ball as the clock winds down with 6:45 to go in the third. Ryan Munson to the front court. Munson on the dribble drive to the right baseline. Guarded by Slater. Down low to Menegatti. Tried to bounce it in the lane. Tipped away. And stolen by Adam Rider. Turnover 8 on Burke Central. Rider quickly to the front court. Threads the needle on the left baseline to Slater. Back out to Hutchins from 23. Bingo! Hutchins has 8 points, 34-23. Tigers lead by 11 with 6:25 remaining in the third. Here's Chad Halvorson on the left elbow. Takes it towards the left baseline. Can't get there. Cut off by Ledoux. Back outside to Menegatti. Menegatti between the circles. Menegatti bounces a couple of times. Gives to Chad Halvorson in the lane. Down low. Turnaround Berg. Up not good. He's fouled. And the foul is going to be whistled against the Trenton Tigers with substitutions coming on. Nathan Halvorson is in. And for Trenton, it'll be Reese Munson checking in. Franco Menegatti will take a break, and John Ledoux will take a break. Foul is on Brent Smith, by the way. That's his first, and that's one on Trenton. And at the free throw line is Aaron Berg, who has 2 points for the Panthers. Gift Berg up. It's not good. He'll do it again. Trenton with the 11-point advantage. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Free effort by Berg on the way. High Archer is up. It's good. He has 3 points, and it's 34-24. Trenton leads by 10. 6 minutes to go. Third quarter. Top of the key, Slater. Free throw line right. Hutchins alley-oop. Smith inside. Turnaround. Snaps the twine. Smith has 16. 36-24. Trenton with the advantage by 12, and it's 5:55 to go in the third quarter. Halvorson top of the key, running and firing, and he snaps the twine. Chad Halvorson has the three-pointer. If he warms up, watch out. 36-27. Trenton's advantage. Rider, free throw line left to Hutchins on the baseline. Reese Munson from 12. Nope. Rebound taken down by Adam Berg. Berg heaves it down court left side to Halvorson. Halvorson almost was overplayed by Hutchins, but Halvorson gets the baseline. Finger roll, snaps the twine. Chad Halvorson with 6 points and 5 in a row. 36-29, and the Panthers have battled back. Slater brings it to the front court for the Tigers. Takes it to the free throw line. Stops, jumps, shoots, short, not good. Rebound, Smith inside, not good. Battle for, tapped away, out of bounds by Smith. And the Panthers will play it in. Substitution as Brian Olson checks into the ball game, and he'll give Adam Rider a break as Ryan Munson plays it inbounds in the backcourt to Halvorson. Halvorson to the front court, driving the lane. Brings it out on the right elbow, deep right corner. Halvorson stops, picks up the dribble. Top of the key to Munson. Munson fires from 22, snaps the twine. Ryan Munson, a three-pointer. He has 5. And now the Trenton Tigers want to talk about it. 4:50 remaining in the third to score. Trenton 36, Burke Central 32. You're listening to District 16 basketball on News Radio 660 Sports.
So much car for
2 to 16 inches in steel or poly. Featuring work on compressor stations, gas plant construction, roustabout services, and tank battery construction, and lots more. Call them toll-free. 1-800-658-3318 or call 842-4062 in Watford City. Keogh Pipeline and Construction. When you need the job done and you need it done right, call John Keogh or Dean Bilkery today.
Trenton with the ball. Brent Smith from Munson drives, stops, jumps, shoots. It's not good, but he's fouled. A block foul inside is called against the Burke Central Panthers, and that'll be whistled against Chad Halvorson. Halvorson picks up his first, and that's 2 on Burke Central. And at the free throw line, Brent Smith for a pair. Smith is 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. First one on the way, swish. 37-32. Trenton leads by 5. Brent Smith could make it 6. Free effort. Smith on the way, swish. And it's 38-32 with 4.5 to go in the third. To the front court, Chad Halvorson. Halvorson, right hand hip high dribble up to the midcourt stripe. He's going to be picked up there by Brian Olson. Smith, crossover dribble to the left side, or Halvorson rather. He fires, shot partially blocked by Olson. Rebound comes down to Smith. Smith gives it off to Hutchins. Hutchins down court to Slater. Lead pass right side to Smith. Between the leg dribble back outside to Hutchins. Hutchins top of the key to Olson. Skip pass court wide, intended for Slater. Picking it off is Nathan Halvorson, and stepping in front of him and cutting him out is Justin Slater, and he's going to be called for the foul. Justin Slater picks up his third. That's 2 on Trenton. Turnover 5 on Trenton. And Brad Johnson is out of the ball game. Franco Menegatti is back in for Burke Central. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. To the front court, the Panthers. Aaron Berg against the man-to-man defense of the Tigers. Panthers going to run a little flex. Driving in the lane, Munson. Down the lane, Dipsy Doodle lays it up. Not good. Rebound tipped up in the air by Menegatti, and then a battle for the second rebound on the missed shot and the push foul inside. And this is going to be whistled against Menegatti. With 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter, that's 4 on Franco Menegatti and 3 on Burke Central. 38-32, Trenton lead, Trenton ball. Slater in the backcourt spins away from the double team in the trap. Slater brings it to the left wing. Free throw line extended, now back up between the circles to Hutchins. Hutchins bounce pass left side, Slater. Slater runs the ball club for the Tigers, has the ball tapped away from behind, but a reach foul on Chad Halvorson. Halvorson picks up his second, 4 on Burke Central. 3:45 remaining in the third. 38-32. Trenton with the lead, and the Tigers will play it inbounds on the left hash mark. Chad Hutchins bounces it in the backcourt to Justin Slater. Slater brings it across the midcourt stripe to the top of the key. He'll orchestrate the offense. Sets up the 1-3-1 left side. Munson from the baseline. 15-footer not good. Tip Olson not good. Olson tips it up in the air, and it's picked off by Munson. Munson brings it to the front court. Munson to the top of the key. He'll run the offense. Ball above his head. Left side on the wing to Berg. Looks, loads, doesn't trigger. Can't get it off over Hutchins. Berg. Alley-oop pass down low. Halvorson, 5-footer not good, but a block foul is called inside against Brian Olson. Olson in trouble. He has 4, and that's 3 on Trenton. So with 3:20 to go in the third, the Tigers will have to make a switch, and checking in the ball game is John Slater, and he replaces Brian Olson, who goes to the bench with 4 fouls. John Slater is back on. And at the free throw line, Chad Halvorson. Halvorson with 6 points tonight. Halvorson's free effort is on the way, now 7. 38-33. Trenton leads by 5 with 3:20 remaining in the third. Chad Halvorson toes the stripe and eyes the hoop, and the second free effort is on the way, swish. 38-34. 4-point Trenton advantage with just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Justin Slater to the top of the key for the Tigers. Looks for help, fires it on the left baseline to Munson. Munson kicks it back out on the left elbow to Ledoux. Ledoux brings it around top of the key to Slater. Right side to Hutchins. Hutchins back to Slater, top of the key. Slater looks inside. Did I say Ledoux? That was John Slater, who's in there now, not John Ledoux. On the left side is John Slater. John Slater bounces deep left corner. Munson, a rainbow from 22, not good. Rebound is taken down by Ryan Munson. Munson lets the traffic slide by as Adam Ryder gets ready to check him. Munson right side to Nathan Halvorson. Back out to Munson. Threads a needle down low to Johnson. Dropped it. Taken away by Slater. Turnover Burke Central. That is 9. And Justin Slater to the front court. Right side to Hutchins. Down low Smith. Turnaround 8-footer. It's not good. Short, but he's fouled. Foul is going to be called against the Burke Central Panthers. That'll be whistled against Brad Johnson. Or will it be Ryan Munson? No, it's going to be against Ryan Munson, his second. And that's 5 on the Panthers. Reese Munson is out of the ball game, and Adam Ryder is back on to replace him. And to the free throw line, Brent Smith for Trenton. Smith 4 of 4 at the free throw line. Free effort, 5 of 5. $19 points for Brent Smith tonight, and he steps up to the free throw line again. Second gift, Smith up, missed one. Rebound, Hutchins tips it up in the air, but it's gathered up by Nathan Halvorson. 2:20 remaining in the third quarter. Halvorson to the front court, top of the key, penetrates the alley, takes it in, lays it up, not good. He's fouled. Hack foul inside as Nathan Halvorson went to the hoop, and the foul is going to be called against the Trenton Tigers, and this will be called on Adam Ryder or against, let's see, it could have gone against John Slater, but it's going to be Ryder who picks it up. Adam Ryder draws his first, and that's 4 on Trenton. So to the free throw line, Nathan Halvorson, 39-34. Trenton advantage, 2:20 remaining in the third quarter. Nathan Halvorson, free effort is up. It is not good. Nathan Halvorson has not scored tonight. He has another opportunity here with 2:20 remaining. Third quarter, free effort, Halvorson up, got it. Halvorson has a point. It's 39-35. 4-point advantage for the Tigers. Slater to the front court, mishandles the ball, picks it up, throws it left side to Hutchins. Hutchins dribble drive to the left baseline. He's double teamed, feeds it in the lane to Smith. Smith back out to Slater. Slater right side wing to Ryder. Ryder looks in the middle, gives it to Smith, drops it. Nice pass. Smith didn't handle it. Loose ball picked off by Halvorson. Turnover Trenton 6. Halvorson brings it to the front court. Chad Halvorson behind the back dribble to the free throw line. Tried to stop on a dime, walked with it. Turnover on Burke Central 10. And so with a minute 55 remaining in the third quarter, Trenton has the ball to the front court. Slater, right side to Ryder. Ryder, ball above his head, ball fake left, ball fake right, fires it to the right side to Hutchins. Hutchins skip pass left side to Slater, threads a needle inside. Here's John Slater, turnaround, 8-footer off glass, not good. Rebound batted around and rolls out of bounds, and the last to touch it, Brent Smith. Burke Central will play it in. Minute and a half remaining in the third, 39-35. And now the Panthers have an opportunity to cut it to 2 and maybe to 1. To the front court, Ryan Munson. Munson brings it across the stripe with a minute and a half to go, and it looks like this ball game is going to go down to the final 8 minutes. Top of the key, Munson. Munson gives it to Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson right side to Halvorson. Chad Halvorson out of the flex, gives it top of the key to Brad Johnson. Johnson to Munson. Munson right side, drives the lane. Dotted line jumper is up, not good as you let it fly. A whistle, foul. Foul is going to be called against the Trenton Tigers, and this will be whistled on Slater. Justin Slater picks up his third, and that is 5 on Trenton. So Ryan Munson is at the free throw line. Ryan Munson toes the stripe, and the free effort is good. Ryan Munson will go to the line again. And the free effort is on the way. That, too, is good. Ryan Munson gets both ends. He has 5 points. 39-37. Trenton leads by 1. With 1 minute to go. Left side baseline. John Slater has the ball tapped away and stolen by Ryan Munson. Turnover, Trenton 7. Ryan Munson to the front court. The Panthers can take the lead. Left side, gives it off to Aaron Berg, drops it, picks it up, back out to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson between the circles. Left side to Nathan Halvorson, fakes left, goes right, and as he does, he's hand-checked. And the hand-check foul is going to be called on Adam Ryder. Ryder picks up his second. That's 6 on the Tigers. And inbounding it on the left baseline, Ryan Munson. Munson deep left corner to Johnson. Johnson back outside to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson top of the key will orchestrate the offense with 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. 39-37. Trenton leads by 2. Right side, Chad Halvorson on the wing to Aaron Berg. Berg top of the key out of the flex to Nathan Halvorson. Nathan Halvorson feeds right side to Munson. Munson ball above his head. Throws it court wide left side to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson is guarded by John Slater. Halvorson in the lane. Jump hook up. Not good. Rebound Adam Ryder. As he comes down, he's fouled, and the foul is going to be whistled against Brad Johnson of Burke Central. That's 3 on Brad Johnson. That's 6 on the Panthers. And the Tigers have the ball with 20 seconds to go. Third quarter. Tigers leading 39-37. Ryder plays it inbounds to Justin Slater. Slater brings it to the front court. Slater Takes it across the stripe, the right side to Hutchins. Hutchins in the lane. Stops, jumps, shoots, not good. Rebound cleared by John Ledoux. Put back in and out, not good. The board's cleared off by Burke. Burke right side to Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson skip pass left side. Munson from 20. In and out, not good. Rebound taken down by Hutchins, and that's the end of the third quarter. With the score at the end of 3. The Trenton Tigers 39. The Burke Central Panthers 37 at the end of the third quarter. You are listening to District 16 basketball on News Radio 660 Keys Sports.
For printing of all types, see or call Basin Printers in Williston, where you get quality at no extra cost. Basin Printers has been serving Williston and the surrounding area for over 60 years. Basin Printers also features a complete selection of wedding stationery.
Mall. Stop in today at the Ray Mall.
So we go to the final stanza, 39-37. Trenton with the 2-point lead, and Burke Central has the ball as we start the fourth quarter. Burke Central outscored Trenton in the third, 14-10. Burke Central's Nathan Halvorson on the right side to Aaron Berg. Berg looks in the middle. He's guarded by Hutchins. Can't get the middle. Feeds it back out of that flex offense. Top of the key to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson runs the flex from there. Throws it on the right side on the elbow to Ryan Munson. Munson at the free throw line. Free throw line left to Brad Johnson. Johnson looks in the middle. He's guarded by Brent Smith. Can't get the lane. Posting up now is Chad Halvorson down low inside. He brings it back out to the wing. Feeds it inside to Berg. Jumper not good. And the rebound taken down by Adam Rider. Ryder lets the traffic slide by. 7:25 remaining in the game. Ryder to the front court. Runs into the trap. Throws it across the seam. Picked up by Berg. Lead pass to Halvorson. Layup solo. Got it. We're tied as Chad Halvorson gets the field goal on the Trenton turnover. As that time Ryder went right into the trap and didn't have a good passing lane and was picked off by Berg. And so Adam Ryder up to the midcourt stripe. Stops. Throws the left side to Slater. Slater brings it across the stripe to the left hash mark. Drives into the lane. Lost it. Saved by Smith, but not in time. It went out of bounds. Trenton will play it in anyway. 6:59 remaining in the game. We're tied at 39. Inbounding it on the right baseline is Chad Hutchins for the Trenton Tigers. Hutchins stacks it up strong on the right side. Safety valve to Slater. Top of the key to Ryder. Ryder covered up by Chad Halvorson. Deep right corner to Chad Hutchins. He'll fire from 23. In and out, not good. Heartbreak. Rebound inside. Cleared by Ledoux, but he went over the back to get it, and he's going to be whistled for the foul. John Ledoux picks up his first, and that's 7 on Trenton. And now for the next 6 minutes, 51 seconds, the Burke Central Panthers will have bonus stuff. 39-39, and they'll get it right here into the free throw line is Brad Johnson. Johnson with 8 points tonight. He will shoot 1 and the bonus. 6:51 remaining in the game. 39-39. Brad Johnson so far in the ball game has 8 points. Johnson's free effort is on the way, not good. Rebound in the lane, slapped around, cleared off by Chad Halvorson. Boy, he's showing up. Three-pointer left side, nope. Rebound inside, Ryan Munson. Munson spins, put back, has it batted away by Hutchins. Munson's shot is up blocked by Adam Ryder, and the rebound Slater. Slater on the fly to the front court, weaves through traffic. Ball hawks to the left side to Smith. Smith back outside to Slater. Slater yo-yos to the top of the key, flips right side, wing Ryder. Ryder looks down low, can't find Smith. Ryder to the baseline, stops, threads the needle inside. Hutchins wasn't expecting it, drops it, taken away by Munson. Munson to the hoop, stops, jumps, shoots, scores, bucket counts, whistle, foul. So a turnover on Trenton, 9. And then the fast break in the bucket by the Panthers, and the foul was called against the Tigers. John Ledoux, his second, 8th foul. And a timeout now by Trenton with 6:20.
Top end performance tires to reliable value price models. Why so many tires? Well, they want you to be able to find the perfect ride for any budget, any vehicle, any type of driving. That's why they offer the full line of high-quality Uniroyal tires for passenger cars and light trucks. Uniroyal tires are engineered for long wear and great traction. If you need tires of any kind of tires at all, come to Wheatland Oil and Lignite for Uniroyal tires.
Free throw by Munson, not good, and the rebound cleared off by the Tigers. Deep right corner, firing away. Three-pointer, it's good by Brian Olson. Olson checked in during the timeout. He has 3 points, his first field goal of the night. He's playing with 4 fouls. 42-41, Trenton has the lead. Left side is Berg trying to dump it off on the left baseline to Chad Halvorson. The pass picked up by Brian Olson. Boy, he's come up huge twice in a row. Turnover, Burke Central 11. And at the baseline is Brian Olson. Olson throws it back outside to Hutchins. Left side to Slater. Baseline left. Ryder from 15. Splish. Adam Ryder with 8 points, and it's 44-41. And the Tigers have regained a 3-point lead with 5.5 to go in the game. To the front court, Chad Halvorson for the Panthers. Halvorson top of the key to Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson looks in the middle out of that flex, can't find Munson. Right side to Burke. Burke left side to Ryan Munson to the dotted line. Stops, jumps, shoots, scores. Ryan Munson rocking him up in the second half. It's 44-43. Trenton leads by 1 with 5 minutes to go in the game. Justin Slater to the front court for the Tigers. Brings it to the right corner to Olsen. Olsen back out to Slater. Top of the key to Hutchins. Hutchins free throw line right to Slater. Slater looks in the middle of it there. Top of the key to Ryder. Left side to Hutchins. Hutchins alley-oop on the baseline to Olsen. Olsen deep left corner. Ball hawking. Has his pocket picked and the ball stolen away from him. The steal was made by Nathan Halvorson. Turnover Trenton 10. To the front court, Chad Halvorson behind the back. He's guarded by Olsen. Left side on the wing to Aaron Berg. Berg dances out top of the key, right side to Munson. Man-to-man defense by the Tigers, and the Burke Central Panthers run their flex. Right side wing, Munson. Skip pass left side to Berg. Had a notion, didn't trigger. Guarded by Hutchins. Right side to Halvorson. He will from 22. It's too flat, not good. Rebound, Brent Smith. Smith spins away from the traffic and hands it off to Slater. 4.5 to go in the contest. 44-43. Trenton the lead. Right side Hutchins from Slater on the baseline. Olsen back out on the wing. Right side Hutchins. Top of the key to Slater. Left wing it goes to Ryder. Ryder deep left corner. Here's Olsen from 22. Spotting up. Not good. Rebound taken down by Aaron Berg. Berg hands it off to Ryan Munson. Munson to the front court. We're down to the 4-minute mark. Munson free throw line left extended in the lane. Reverse pass to the left side. Berg drives, stops, jumps, shoots. Not good. He's fouled. Foul was called on Justin Slater. Slater has 4. And that's 9 on Trenton. And Franco Menegatti checks back in for the Panthers, and he replaces Brad Johnson. Johnson is off. Menegatti is on, and up the free throw line is Aaron Berg, and Berg has 3 points tonight. Berg will go to the line. He will shoot 2. Berg's free effort is on the way. Off the iron, won't drop. He'll do it again. 44-43. Trenton leads by 1. 1/8 of the ball game is left. 4 minutes. Free effort is on the way. That's up. It's good by Berg, and we're knotted. At 44-44. 4 minutes to go. Top of the key, Slater, right side to Hutchins, left side, hash mark Slater. Slater threads the needle to Smith. Back out to Slater, almost stolen by Chad Halvorson. Slater picks it up, top of the key to Ryder. Ryder bounces to the right side, gives it to Hutchins on the baseline. Olsen starts his drive, walks. Turnover, Trenton 11. Now the Panthers have an opportunity to go up by 2 and maybe 3 with 3:45 remaining in the game. Inbounding at Munson. Munson gives it inbounds to Berg. Berg to Franco Menegatti. Menegatti to the front court to the top of the key. Hands it off to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson pressured by Brian Olsen. Halvorson ball fake. Now goes to the right side. Halvorson picks up the dribble. Throws it down low to Menegatti, guarded by Smith. Menegatti spins inside. Stops, jump, shoots, scores. Franco Menegatti got inside of Brent Smith for the hoop, and it's 46-44. 2-point advantage for the Burke Central Panthers to the front court. Justin Slater calls a timeout with 3:17 remaining in the game. The score, Burke Central 46, Trenton 44. You're listening to the District 16 tournament on News Radio 660 Sports.
Field, industrial, construction, farm, and auto, whatever the case may be, let Tioga Machine do the work for you. The trained professionals at Tioga Machine Shop can repair, bend, or straighten the work that you need done with fast, friendly service every time. So when it's got to be done, make Tioga Machine Shop the one. Tioga Machine Shop, located on Highway 40 just south of Tioga.
Brent Smith driving the baseline, curls inside around Menegatti and gets the layup. So Brent Smith ties it at 46 with 3 minutes to go. Here come the Panthers. Ryan Munson down the lane, dipsy doodle, lays it up, rings the bell. Ryan Munson coast to coast for the hoop when it's 48-46 in the backcourt. Reach foul and Chad Halvorson as the inbounds came to Justin Slater, and Halvorson got called on the reach. Chad Halvorson's third, and that's 7 in Burke Central. And now the Tigers get bonus time, and Franco Menegatti checks into the game, and Brad Johnson goes off for the Burke Central Panthers. And to the free throw line is Justin Slater, who has 4 points tonight, and he'll shoot 1 and the bonus here. Slater has not been at the free throw line previously. 2:54 to go. Free effort. Slater up good. Slater to the free throw line for the second foul toss. 48-47. Burke Central's advantage. Slater could tie it at 48 apiece, and he does. So the Panthers have the ball in the 48 all tie against the Tigers. Pressure in the backcourt. Menegatti guarded by Slater, brings it to the front court all the way to the left baseline, stops. Throws it outside to Burke. Top of the key to Munson. Munson from 19 snaps the climb. Ryan Munson standing up the line. Top of the key, a two-pointer, and it's 50-48. 2-point lead, Burke Central Panthers. Slater to the front court for the Tigers. Slater guarded by Chad Halvorson. Free throw line right to Rider. Deep right corner. Here's a jumper by Olsen. It's up, not good, but a foul away from the ball, hooking inside. Away from the basketball, and the foul is going to be called against Franco Menegatti as he got caught hooking in the lane. And that's going to be all for Franco Menegatti. Menegatti fouls out with 2:31 to go. And for Franco Menegatti tonight, 12 points. And so he has 46 in tournament play. That means that Brad Johnson will check back in for the Panthers, and the Panthers want to use a timeout with 2:31 remaining in the ball game. Nobody has seen them yet. Now they do. 2:31 remaining.
They can drink coffee with the best of them, and you'll find out there's a reason they wear boots. The Ray Farmers Union Elevator Company, a place to market your grain at a fair price, where you can get seed, fertilizer, feed, twine, dry chemicals too. They handle your grain treating and cleaning as well. Good folks to know. Stop at the Ray Farmers Union Elevator Company. Oh, and don't forget to wear your boots.
Brent Smith is at the free throw line for the Tigers. Smith had 12 in the first half. And 11 in the second half, and he misses the free throw. And a battle for the rebound, and over the back foul is going to be called on Chad Hutchins as he went over the back of Aaron Berg trying to get the rebound and got caught in his whistle, his second foul. And we walk the other way with 2.5 minutes to go in the game, and at the free throw line is Ryan Munson. Ryan Munson had 2 points in the first half, 13 in the second half. He has 15 in the game. Chad Halvorson had 1 in the first half, 9 in the second half. He has 10 in the game. Yeah, I thought so. Ryan Munson stepped up to the free throw line. It's not going to work. It was Aaron Berg, the guy that was fouled. Aaron Berg is at the free throw line. Berg's free effort is good. (51-48). Free effort on the way. That's up. It's good. Aaron Berg gets both ends. And it's 52-48. Burke Central is up by 4, the biggest lead they've maintained. Left side, Hutchins on the left baseline. Olsen back out to Hutchins. Top of the key to Slater. Slater, right side wing, Rider. Rider on the baseline. Here's Olsen from 20. Too flat, not good. Rebound taken down by Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson hands it off to Ryan Munson. Munson brings it to the front court. We're down to the 2-minute mark, and Burke Central has a 4-point lead at 52-48. Ryan Munson at the right hash mark. Munson ball hawking. Throws it court wide on the left side to Chad Halvorson. Halvorson to the top of the key. Right side to Brad Johnson. Johnson left side to Nathan Halvorson. They're going to run their flex against the Tigers man-to-man. Between the circles is Berg. Now to Ryan Munson, and they're going to run the flex delay. Right side to Brad Johnson. Back out at the midcourt circle to Munson. Munson and the Panthers delaying the basketball game, spreading it out. Now foul at the midcourt circle. Brent Smith runs into Ryan Munson. Brent Smith picks up his second. And that's 11 on the Tigers with 1:39 remaining in the game. And Trenton wants a timeout to score. Burke Central 50.
See self again. They can help prevent future problems with the proper diet. Western Veterinary Clinic carries quality science diet and IAMS pet food. Let 4 doctors serve you from Western Veterinary Clinic, 3 miles west of Williston.
Free effort by Ryan Munson on the way. It's good. Ryan Munson makes it a 5-point lead for Burke Central at 53-48. Ryan Munson's free effort, swish. Ryan Munson gets both ends. It's 54-48, and the 2 guards for Burke Central have come through big time in the second half. Right side to Adam Ryder. Baseline, jumper, Hutchins from 20, and air ball. Battle for the rebound inside, cleared by Brian Olsen, but a foul. Over the back foul inside, called. And this will be whistled on the Panthers, and it's on Nathan Halvorson. His first. And that's 8 on Burke Central, and this will put Brian Olsen at the free throw line for the Trenton Tigers. 54-48, minute 28 to go. Free effort. Olsen missed it. Rebound, left baseline. Smith couldn't handle it. Goes off his foot out of bounds. Burke Central will play it in. So Ryan Munson will put it in play for the Panthers. Full court pressure, Trenton Tigers. Ryan Munson looking for the baseball pass. Couldn't find anybody. Gets it inbounds to Brad Johnson. Johnson fouled right away by Chad Hutchins. Hutchins third. And the 12th team foul on Trenton. 1:25 to go. 54-48. Of course, what Trenton is hoping for, that Burke Central does not score on the stopped clock. Burke Central, of course, hoping to score on the stopped clock. They would much rather score on a live clock. But they'll take it on a stopped clock as well. And at the free throw line is Brad Johnson. And his free effort is up, and he does exactly that. Brad Johnson hits the free throw. And it's 55-48. Brad Johnson steps up to the free throw line again. And the free effort is on the way in. It's not good. And the rebound taken down by Chad Halvorson. Big rebound there. Outside to Munson, to Brad Johnson, to Munson. Munson holds the ball at the hash mark, and he's fouled, hacking Adam Rider. Adam Rider draws his third. 13 on Trenton. And it's 55-48, and at the free throw line, the Burke Central Panthers continue to widen the margin. Ryan Munson steps up again. Free effort, Munson got it again. So Munson has come through big time in the second half for the Panthers. He had only 2 points in the first half. He has about nearly 20 now. Free effort for Munson on the way. It's not good, and the rebound taken down by Chad Hutchins. Hutchins on the fly to the front court. We're down near the minute mark. Hutchins at the free throw line in the lane. Stops, jump, shoots, not good. Rebound tipped to the outside. Gathered by Burke. Burke to Chad Halvorson to the hoop. The layup, he got it. Chad Halvorson with the pass break basket, and that might do it. Turnover at midcourt as Ryder lost it. Picked up by Burke, trying to get it right side to Chad Halvorson. He lost it out of bounds, so turnovers on each club, 12 apiece now on each team, and less than a minute to go in the game, and some of the fans start piling out of the Phil Jackson Fieldhouse because Burke Central has this game well in hand at 58-48. Top of the key, Slater. Three-pointer not good. Rebound tipped out of bounds by Brent Smith. And Burke Central will play it in with 45 seconds remaining in the game. Burke Central trailed 13-7, trailed by as many as 12 in the first half, but has battled back and looks like they'll win this one, a backcourt foul. Brent Smith reaching against Brad Johnson. Brent Smith draws his third. And we'll walk the other way with 46 seconds to go. And at the free throw line is Brad Johnson. So the number 7 seed will upset the number 4 seed. And the number 7 seed will go on to the Region 8 tournament, and that'll be the Burke Central Panthers, and they'll play Ray tomorrow night. Free effort is on the way. It's up, it's not good. Battle for the rebound, tipped up by Halvorson to Berg. Berg holds the ball, trying to block it. Smith and Reese Munson, they collide into each other, and the pass goes left side to Nathan Halvorson, and he's fouled by Ryder. Adam Ryder picks up his fourth. And so to the free throw line is Nathan Halvorson. Halvorson has 1 point tonight, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 38 seconds to go. Free effort is on the way. It's not good. And the rebound tipped around, cleared off by Trenton Tigers. To the front court, Chad Hutchins. He'll try a three. Top of the key. Not good. Battle for the rebound. Smith on the putback. Up, not good. Rebound tipped to the outside. Smith up with it. Fakes. Now fires from 3. That's not good. Rebound, Chad Halvorson. Halvorson heaves it down court. Left side to Brad Johnson. Johnson falls down, picks it up, gives to Munson. Munson in the backcourt, spins away from Reese Munson. Reese Munson. And now he gives it up to Halvorson, and Reese Munson reaches and fouls him. Reese Munson picks up his first. And at the free throw line is Chad Halvorson with 8 seconds remaining in the game, and it's 58-48. Chad Halvorson toes the stripe, and the free effort is on the way. Swish. 59-48, an 11-point advantage for the Panthers. And the free effort is on the way, and it's good again. So Chad Halvorson just pounds another nail home, and it's 60-48. 5 seconds to go. Right side Slater from 20. Swish. A three-pointer for Justin Slater. Too little, too late. That's it. It's all over. The Burke Central Panthers are going to the region tournament as they upend the Trenton Tigers tonight, 60-51. Burke Central improves its record to 13-10. Trenton closes the campaign at 13-9. 60-51. Final tally on the board. Play Panthers over the Tigers. And I'll be back. We'll look at scoring and numbers after this 2-minute timeout on News Radio 660 Sports.
Now's the season to save on selected New Holland hay, forage, and lawn and garden equipment you'll be needing this spring. It's the New Holland Winter Buyer's Dividend, and it's going on right now at Stanley Equipment in Stanley. Hurry in to make your best deal by March 31st. Then the folks at Stanley Equipment will give you a big New Holland Winter Buyer's Dividend. Great dividends are available whether you pay cash or finance your purchase. Hurry in today to see the folks at Stanley Equipment for details. But don't wait. The season for savings ends March 31st. At Northwest Lumber in Ray, they've got a large selection of paneling, and it starts at just $7.50. 2x4 ceiling tiles only $2.35, and 12x12 tiles, they're also available. Don the Lumberman has 2x4 first studs at only $2.49. Pick up some
Action.
News Radio, AM stereo, 660 KEYZ, Williston.
So the Burke Central Panthers come from behind to defeat the Trenton Tigers tonight, 60-51. The Panthers improved to 13-10. The Tigers close the season at 13-9. The end of the first quarter, Trenton led 13-7. At the half, it was 29-23 Trenton. At the end of three, 39-37 as the Panthers had started their move. And in the final quarter, Burke Central outscored Trenton 23-12, and the Burke Central wins it 60-51. For the ball game tonight, Burke Central with 20 field goals, 2 3-pointers, and Burke Central was 18 of 31 at the free throw line for their 60 points. For the Trenton Tigers, 6 3-point field goals, 13 2-pointers, and 7 of 10 at the line. Trenton tonight with a total of 12 turnovers, and Burke Central turned it over 12 times as well. Individual scoring tonight for the Burke Central Panthers. 3 ball players in double digits. The guards came through in the second half. 18 points for Ryan Munson. He had only 2 in the first half. 14 points for Chad Halvorson. He had 1 in the first half. So Halvorson now has 60, and Ryan Munson has 78 in the tournament. Franco Menegatti with 12 points. He fouled out with 2:31 to go. 9 for Brad Johnson, 6 for Aaron Berg, and 1 point for the Panthers' Nathan Halvorson. For the Trenton Tigers tonight, 21 for Brent Smith. So he ends up the tournament with a total of 55 points, and 9 points for Justin Slater. 8 points apiece for Chad Hutchins, and 8 points as well for Adam Ryder. 3 points for Brian Olson, and 2 points for John Ledoux, for the Tigers total of 51. For the ball game, Trenton shot 37%, Burke Central 43%, and the rebounds, Trenton with 23, Burke Central with 37 in the ball game. The real key to this one, the fact that the Burke Central perimeter game got going and picked it up a couple of notches in the second half, and the guys that you were looking for to score finally did in the second half, and that was Ryan Munson and Chad Halvorson, and they got it done. And whereas in the first half, the Tigers were up, they cooled off quite a bit in the second half, maybe because of the Burke Central defense as well. So that sets the picture for tomorrow night, and here's what's going to take place. The 6 o'clock game tomorrow night will be for third place. All the teams playing tomorrow night going to be going to the region tournament, and third place will have Ray against Burke Central, and then the title game.